Hello, this is Bishesh here, and today we are going to go over functions. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a function that will print my name, and then I'm going to call my function in int main, and then when I run the project, it should just say my name is Bishesh. So, that's the pseudocode, so let's go ahead and get started. So first, let's declare the function. So void, and then let's call it print name. And then for now, we'll keep empty parameters and then bracket. And then because it's void, that function specifically isn't going to print it out. For the output, I'm going to have to call it later in the main. So let's just print C out, and then my name is Bishesh. There we go, and then close that off. So I have my function right here. It's called print name. And then now to actually have that function be executed, I have to call it in my main. And to do that, all I do is type print name and then parentheses, and we don't have any parameters, so I can close it off. So there we have it. So basically I made a function, a void function called print name, and that function prints out my name is Bishesh, and later on I call that function in the main, which C++ then executes. So let's go ahead and build the solution, and it succeeded, and let's run it. So there you go. My name is Bishesh. So now let's take it one step ahead, and then uh, let's add some parameters to this function. So let's say I wanted a string to say my name is Bishesh. I print that string out, and then when I call the function inside the parameter, I put what string I want to have. So to do that, I'm going to have to include and then string, and then the void print name, and inside, let's say I want to have a string, and then this would be called name. And then instead of having it print out this, let's have it print out my name. And then Endo. So boom. And now I can go ahead and then type in my name is Bishesh here and close it off. So what this program is going to do is it's going to go through, and then it sees this void function print name, and it's going to know that it's looking for a string, and that string is going to be called name. And what that void function does is it's just going to print out the name. And then when I call the function here, inside that parameter I have my name is Bishesh. So my name is Bishesh is not equal, but is going to be inside this string called name. So when I print out name, it's going to print out my name is Bishesh. So let's go ahead and build that. There we go, and run it. So there you go, my name is Bishesh. So there's two methods to do the same thing. One was go ahead and just straight to print out what my name was, but if I wanted to be a bit more fancy, so I put a parameter in to print name that was a string, and then later when I call the function, I put a string into my parameter. So let's just say I copy this function and then move it after the main function. And let's see what happens when I build that. So as you can see, I get an error because print name, the identifier is not found. And that's because when C++, the compiler, when it goes through the program, it's going to go through this, and it's going to go through int main first, and it's going to see this print name. But it's not going to know what print name is because the print name function is over here. So to solve that, what we have to do is we have to, right after the namespace, we have to write or type void print name and then a string inside the parameter. That way C++ knows ahead of time that there is going to be a function later on in the program, print name, and that it can find that function and call those parameters. So because we have that, now we can build it and it should be successful. And then my name is Bishesh. Cool. So that was just a quick program on functions and using simple parameters. Later on, I'll upload another video on using classes and then creating functions within those classes, and then not just using strings, but maybe next time I'll use an integer as a parameter and playing around with that. So thanks for watching and see ya.